Right. This video basically, yeah, like I've got all sorts. Trying to stay away from labels, but borderline personality disorder, BDD, depression, blah blah blah. But what really pisses me off is, well, it don't really piss me off, but I just find it sad that there's so many closed-minded people out there. Like, I really felt like I was on my own, that nobody understood, like, the loneliness I could feel. If I was in a room with, like, a load of people, and I just felt totally on my own. And it was browsing through the net that, just watching vids, maybe picture vids, blog vids, whatever, I actually felt for the first time I weren't alone and people can understand me. Now, in doing so, I read comments as I comment, and the amount of shitty comments you get is just unbelievable. Now, to you kind of people that make these shitty comments, right, first of all, the main big one seems to be sympathy. You think people like me or whoever's making the video, self-harm, whatever, anything else I've just described, we're looking for sympathy. Well, that's where you've got it wrong. Sympathy is actually the last thing we want, and hence, while most of us suffer in silence, while basically people that have known me all my life think I'm this cheerful, bubbly person that ain't got a care in the world, and they have not got a clue what I do. They have not got a clue how I feel. They have not got a clue how I think, and that is because I hide it. Whether it's subconsciously, I don't know. But I know that I don't want sympathy, which is what I made quite point blank clear in my last video blog, my one and only video blog, and I got quite a few shitty comments to that, which I just deleted. But just going around and seeing them, it's like, okay, I agree, there are people out there who have got cancer, AIDS, all sorts of things, and they really are ill. They really are sick. I mean, they really are going through hell. And I mean, yeah, in my family, my dad died. He went through hell before he died, and I see him go through pain. Hence, a load of other people in my family. So yeah. So, I mean, if you want to be really closed-minded and just think, oh, well, you're not feeling the physical pain, you're not dying, so what the hell are you bitching about? Then, instead of leaving shitty comments, I think if you're that interested in what people are bitching about, then maybe you should just do a little bit more research. Because I know me, and I'm sure probably 99.9, if not 100% of all the other people that feel the way I do, and whatever, would just love to click their fingers and just feel normal, and to just wake up in the morning, spring out the bed, and want to just get on with the day with a big old smile on their face, not having to fight just to get through the day. Because that's how it is to me. I have to fight to get through the day. There's this empty hole inside of me. I mean, there's loads of shit, I'm not going there, this ain't what this blog's about. But I mean, really, like I said, it was YouTube that really helped me feel for the first time I wasn't alone. And sorry about the close up, I've got my camera as far back as it'll go, but yeah, where am I? I'm lost now. Right, yeah. It was just the shitty comments. I've lost it now, I'm just gonna start again. The shitty comments, it's like, I'm totally with you. There are people out there with illnesses that would give anything to get. I mean, they have got really something to bitch about and moan about, and they are people that, yeah, we need to sympathise with. But do you not think that people like us, who have to fight just to get through the day, who have to feel we need to get a razor blade or whatever to cut ourselves to release the pain or the anger or the sadness we feel, or to binge eat or whatever, just to get some kind of self-control, do you not think that we would just love to just snap our fingers and that be gone? Because, I mean, I can't imagine anyone that would love to live like this. I mean, I know I hate it. And I know I will never give up fighting. I will never, ever give up fighting. I'm 32, and all I want, okay, I don't expect to ever be happy, but to just, yeah, wake up in the morning, spring out of bed, woohoo, today, it's here, great, wicked, and just handle it. It just don't work like that for us. It's a mental thing. Things that go on inside our brain, we can't control to an extent. If you feel this emptiness, this loneliness, or you've got a body image, what you see in the mirror is not what other people see. And it doesn't matter how many times people tell you, how much they go on about there's nothing wrong with you, it does not help. And they can tell you about people starving in Africa, or proper skinny people, or proper large people, and it really does not help. Although, yes, of course, me and all the rest of people sympathise with them. Again, I'm sure it's not sympathy me or people even with terminal illnesses want. They don't want sympathy. I'm sure they don't. I've had people in my family that have died through terminal illnesses, and the last thing they really wanted was sympathy. Like most of the people on here that are trying to express their mental illness, I'm sure that the last thing they want is some kind of okay, right, here we go. Let's just get over to the drugs. In my last one I banged on about drugs. Drugs have fucked my head up, hence why I keep forgetting what I'm talking about. So alright, okay, to all you people that look down at drug addicts and want to slag off drug addicts, a lot of people with borderline personality disorder and a lot of other disorders, or just nobody with any disorder, don't end up on drugs or end up a heroin addict because they spring out of bed one day and think, oh, I'll become a junkie, or oh, I'll become a crackhead, or I'll become physically and mentally dependent on something. It doesn't work like that. And especially when you've got depression and it blocks out all that pain and that loneliness and that emptiness you feel, and you feel like you can't control anything, you want to call this week, but I think you should do more research. 10 years I was on that crap for, and yeah, I'm over it now, I'm off it. And God, yeah, that was a fight and I'm off it, and I'm proud to say I'm off it. But before you go and leave your shitty comments on people's pages, which I'm sure I'll get loads of this, I think really that you should go look more into mental illnesses, whatever it might be. Just go look more into it, because it's just so not as easy as, oh, I feel sorry for myself, I want sympathy, blah blah blah. Because you know what, there's so many more people with this disorder, with so many mental illnesses that suffer in silence because of the fact, and especially with BDD, they do not want to say anything in fear that people think they're looking for some kind of sympathy. So I just want to know, I mean, I just want you to know, basically, when you're leaving your crappy comments, you really have no idea what you're talking about at all. And if it weren't for you, well, okay, I was getting on with it, but YouTube really helped me a lot, and people who have done what they've done on YouTube, it's really helped me a lot. To anybody who comes across this and I have to comment on your video, thanks a lot. I mean, you have really helped me. But personally, I think that the ones that leave the shitty comments, I think you actually are the ones with the mental disorders. I think you are the ones with the proper hardcore mental disorders, and you just ain't accepted it. And your subconscious just rears its ugly head on YouTube and finds your fingers typing away on the keyboard, slagging off people that have actually found the balls to come out and ask for help or try and help others because they've got the knowledge of mental illness. That's what I personally think. So for all you that leave the shitty comments, I think you've got issues yourself, and I think you need a good long damn hard look in the mirror. That's what I think. Now, I'm going to get loads of them. Come and post your shitty comments, bring it on. I'm not here for shitty comments. I mean, I just came here to you know, try and get people that I could relate to, that could relate to me. Hence, I got loads of shitty comments, and I'll probably get shitty comments to this, but go look at yourself in the mirror, that's all I can say. Alright, I reckon you got sorted out. Bye.